So here we are at the cemetery again, so let's have a look at some more graves. Chow Lung was born in Canton, China in 1876. At the age of 16, he arrived in Canada and came straight to Ashcroft. His first work here was on the farm at the Butte Ranch, where he did ranch and housework for the Evans family. Here he learned from Mrs. Evans how to cook Canadian food. In 1896, he and his brother founded the Wing Chong Tai Company, a general store with a Chinese drug department and also a laundry. The store was destroyed in the 1916 fire. Chow soon rebuilt, later making it one of the most modern in Ashcroft. During this time, he leased several farms around the district, raising potatoes, tomatoes, beans, and hay. He formed the other farmers in the district into the Ashcroft Potatoes Grower Association to ship the famous Ashcroft potatoes under a registered name. He also had a garden behind his store which supplied the store with all the fresh vegetables over the summer. The name Wing Chong Tai means forever great prosperity. So here we come to the grave of Joseph Burr. Now Burr hailed from Ireland and landed as a young boy with his family in Yale, where he learned the saddle trade business. In the early 1880s, Joe moved to Spence's Bridge, where he opened up a saddle and harness shop, later becoming policeman of the small hamlet. In the early 90s, he was transferred to Ashcroft and served as constable and government agent. Burr was made famous when he and two others transported the McLean brothers to New Westminster in 1880. Burr was not always a popular man, and one inebriated man from the coast, who was stirring up a fuss at the local hotel, was rather offended when Burr hauled him off to jail in a wheelbarrow and fined him $2. Right next to Joe, we have a section of land with no headstone, and it's the resting place of Isaac Decker. In 1909, policeman Joe Burr was summoned to Kamloops to help apprehend 3 men who were responsible for hold-up on the CP rail. Burr quickly swore in Decker as special constable for the day and headed east along the river. Decker's duties were to watch out and intercept a green-colored boat containing the men who were supposedly the CPR hold-up bandits. Sure enough, down the river came the vessel, and Decker saw that it was up to him to single-handedly stop the boat and arrest its occupants. Decker signaled the occupants to come into shore, and they answered Decker's summons. One of the men had a long revolver concealed in the arm of his jacket, and after a brief conversation with Decker muttered, "Take me if you can," and shot Decker. Decker simultaneously shot also and hit the bandit. Both men lost their lives in the gunfire. The bandits were believed to be the Haney brothers. The 2 remaining men managed to evade capture, and no persons were brought to justice for the hold-up or the murder of Isaac Decker. Plans are being made to erect a headstone to honor Decker. Stay tuned for next week when we feature a special guest who will tell us about his great-great-grandfather and the mystery surrounding the relocation of his grave.